and willing to lend a helping hand to those in need, often inspires admiration and respect. Kindness signals to a woman that a man has a compassionate and caring nature, which is essential for building a healthy, supportive relationship. It shows that he is capable of love, empathy, and care, not just when it's convenient, but as a natural part of his personality. Generosity is another key aspect of attraction. Women are often attracted to men who are generous not only with material possessions, but with their time and energy as well. Generosity goes beyond financial gifts. It's about giving your attention, your support, and your presence when needed. It's about being there for someone in a meaningful way, offering a listening ear, or sharing in experiences. When a man shows generosity in his actions, it speaks volumes about his character and his willingness to invest in others, both emotionally and physically. Moreover, women are often attracted to men who have a sense of purpose and ambition. Ambition is often associated with motivation, drive, and the desire to achieve one's goals. A man who is passionate about something, who works hard toward his dreams, and who shows dedication to his personal and professional growth, can be very appealing. Women admire men who are not complacent, but who strive to improve themselves and their circumstances. Ambition suggests that a person has direction, focus, and a sense of responsibility, which are highly attractive qualities when considering a potential partner. However, there's an important balance here. Ambition, when combined with humility and emotional maturity, can be incredibly appealing. A man who is driven and passionate, but also grounded, kind, and empathetic, often strikes the perfect balance. When ambition becomes arrogance or self-centeredness, it can have the opposite effect. Women are often repelled by individuals who prioritize their own success to the detriment of others, who dismiss the feelings of those around them, or who can't balance their drive with compassion. In addition to personality traits and emotional intelligence, women are often drawn to men who share similar values, interests, and life goals. Compatibility is key. Attraction is often fueled by the sense of alignment between two people. When two individuals share similar beliefs, values, and passions, it creates a sense of unity and understanding, whether it's a shared love for travel, a commitment to family, or similar views on important life issues. This alignment can deepen the connection and attraction between them. It's important to note, though, that even within the realm of shared values, women may still prioritize different traits in a partner at different stages of their lives. At one point, they might prioritize emotional maturity and stability. At another, they might be drawn to someone who offers adventure and excitement. These preferences often shift depending on a woman's current emotional needs, her life circumstances, and what she's seeking in a relationship at that particular time. The power of shared values lies in their ability to provide a strong foundation for a relationship. When two people are aligned in their core beliefs and goals, they are more likely to support one another through challenges, celebrate each other's successes, and build a future together. These shared values become the glue that holds a relationship together, even when the external circumstances are difficult. Now we see that attraction is deeply rooted in the complexities of personality, emotional intelligence, and shared values. These qualities go beyond physical appearance or even initial impressions. It's about finding someone who feels right, who makes you feel understood, who challenges you to grow, and who offers the kind of emotional connection that leads to long-term fulfillment. We now delve into the intricate world of chemistry, social dynamics, and how these elements contribute to long-term attraction and relationship longevity. In the earlier sections, we discussed the evolutionary instincts, personality traits, and emotional intelligence that shape attraction. But when it comes to truly forming a deep, lasting bond, we must explore the less tangible, yet incredibly powerful forces that come into play. One of the most fascinating aspects of human attraction is the concept of chemistry. Chemistry is a term often used to describe that spark, that instant connection that seems to transcend logic and reasoning. But what is it, really? Why do we sometimes feel an immediate and overwhelming pull towards someone, even when we can't pinpoint exactly why? Chemistry, in many ways, is a manifestation of both biological and psychological forces at play. From a biological standpoint, chemistry can be explained by pheromones, the subtle chemical signals we emit. which influence how others perceive us. Pheromones are scent molecules that our bodies release, often unconsciously, and they play a role in signaling attraction on a subconscious level. Women, in particular, are thought to have a heightened sensitivity to these chemical cues, and when they find someone with whom they share a biological match, a sense of attraction can be triggered, often without them even realizing it. But chemistry is more than just biology. It's also about emotional resonance and shared energy. Chemistry often arises when two people's personalities, energy, and emotional frequencies align in a way that feels almost effortless. It's when conversations flow easily, when time seems to slow down in each other's presence, and when every moment spent together feels meaningful. Chemistry can sometimes feel inexplicable, yet it is incredibly powerful. It can turn an ordinary interaction into something unforgettable, as it taps into the emotional core of who we are and what we seek in others. However, chemistry is not a static experience. It can ebb and flow over time, particularly in the early stages of a relationship. In the beginning, the initial attraction and spark are often intense and exhilarating, but as time goes on, the real test of long-term attraction begins. The question shifts from do we have chemistry to can we sustain this attraction over time? Chemistry alone is not enough to guarantee a lasting relationship. What matters most in the long run is how well two people can navigate the challenges of life together, and whether their connection can withstand the tests of time. This is where social dynamics come into play. Social dynamics are the unconscious, often unspoken ways in which individuals interact within their environment. These dynamics play a significant role in attraction because they influence how we relate to one another, how we perceive each other's actions, and how we respond to each other's emotional needs. Women are incredibly attuned to these social cues, often picking up on subtle shifts in behavior, body language, and communication styles that indicate whether someone is truly invested in them or merely pretending. For instance, women are highly attuned to how men behave around other people. How does he treat the waiter at a restaurant? How does he interact with his friends or family? These social dynamics give insight into his character, his emotional intelligence, and how he might behave in a long-term relationship. A man who shows respect, kindness, and empathy toward others, whether they're strangers or close friends, is often seen as more attractive. This social awareness signals that the man is emotionally mature, grounded, and capable of maintaining positive relationships, qualities that women tend to look for in a long-term partner. Attraction is also influenced by the degree of social validation a person receives. In modern society, social validation plays a major role in how people perceive their own worth and the worth of others. A woman may be more likely to be attracted to a man who is well liked by others, who commands respect in his social circles, or who is seen as an achiever in his professional life. This is not necessarily about superficial status, but rather about the signals that social dynamics provide regarding a man's value as a partner. Women are often drawn to men who are well regarded by others, as it speaks to their ability to build and maintain relationships, to be trustworthy, and to be respected by those around them. Yet, while social validation can enhance attraction, it is important to understand that long-term attraction is built on deeper foundations. True attraction over time doesn't rest on external validation or fleeting chemistry. It's about the emotional connection, shared values, and mutual respect that form the backbone of a strong, lasting relationship. In other words, women are often drawn to men who demonstrate consistency and reliability, someone who is dependable not just when things are easy, but especially when times get tough. This brings us to another crucial aspect of long-term attraction: security. Women often find themselves attracted to men who can offer emotional, psychological, and even financial security. This isn't about material wealth alone, it's about a sense of stability and safety that a woman can rely on. When a man can provide reassurance, protect her emotional well-being, and create an environment of trust and understanding, it deepens the attraction. Women are subconsciously drawn to men who can offer a sense of calm in the chaos of life, a partner who is steady, grounded, and able to weather the storms of life alongside them. But it's not just about what a man can offer. Attraction is also about what two people can create together. Women often find themselves attracted to men who bring out the best in them, who encourage them to grow, who inspire them to reach their fullest potential. It's a reciprocal process, where both individuals contribute to the emotional and psychological growth of one another. The best relationships are those where both partners feel empowered, where their connection fosters individual growth while also building something greater together. As we consider all these factors, chemistry, social dynamics, emotional intelligence, and the ability to offer security and growth, it becomes clear that attraction is a multifaceted phenomenon. It's not a one-time spark, but a complex, ongoing process that evolves as individuals grow and change. Women's attraction to a man is shaped by a combination of biological impulses, psychological factors, emotional connections, and social dynamics, all working together to create a bond that can last a lifetime. Ultimately, the hidden psychology behind women's attraction reveals that what we seek in a partner is deeply tied to both our evolutionary instincts and our desire for emotional fulfillment. While physical attraction may draw us in initially, it's the deeper qualities, emotional intelligence, vulnerability, kindness, and shared values that sustain attraction over time. True, lasting attraction is not about finding someone who checks off a list of traits. It's about finding someone with whom we can build a meaningful connection, someone who makes us feel seen, understood, and valued. The hidden psychology of attraction is a journey into the heart of what it means to be human, to seek connection, love, and fulfillment. It's a reminder that attraction is not just about appearances or fleeting chemistry, but about the deeper, more meaningful connections that form when two people come together and share their lives in a genuine and authentic way.